It's that face you see every day that just brings the joy to your life. I can't describe it as, you know, feeling in love, because I think it's greater than that. You just look at someone every day and they just bring you joy. They don't bring you sadness or anger. Like, I've never actually looked at her and have been angry.
I couldn't imagine like spending my life with anyone else, or like waking up to anyone else, or, you know, having a future, having kids. Like, it just seems absurd that it would be with anyone else. Things just, they're right.
Put your hands on my heart, from lover to another. One day we'll fall asleep from head to toe. I'll be next to you, next to you. Another leaf, wish I had you to hold. I'll tuck you under, wish you should run. So many routes to watch you stand alone. Hours longer, I wish I got this love for you, not for won't you rest me love?
We met at Pasquale's, where we both worked at the time.
I started there just part-time for a second job, and I was there for, what, a week?
A week, yeah, probably. 2 weeks tops.
And then I messaged her on Facebook because I was stalking, and decided to stalk her on Facebook. Sent her a message and asked her to go to the movie one night. What, we went to the movie, what did we go see?
We went, it had Melissa McCarthy
Spy.
in it. Spy. And I totally fought going to the movie with him, like, so hard. Like, I think the movie started at 9:30 and I maybe got up to go at 9:20. Like, I did not want to go.
And then after the movie, what, we spent 2 hours in the parking lot talking in the middle of, what, July? Yeah.
Yeah. And then it all fell into place, I guess. I think I just knew from the beginning that he was the one. Like, we really just hit it off from the get-go. I don't know. He just was.
Yes.
I don't know how to explain it.
Probably right after I booked our trip to Paris, because I had none of the engagement planned, none of it. And I think, what, maybe around January of last year is whenever I decided, hey, I think I want to marry her. So I went and started hunting down rings and took, what, found the perfect ring, and then took 2 months to make it even better.
Tried to be secret about it and totally failed.
Yeah.
It was my first time out of the country. He had everything planned. I guess he'd been out of the country before, so he really knew what was going on, and I didn't, so I just followed his lead. We got to buy one of the cool locks and put it on the lock bridge with our initials. I totally knew. It was so obvious. You did. I'm not sure that he knew at that moment, but I feel like I knew that it was coming.
Now, the actual engagement itself, what, I booked the photographer, what, right around the same time, as soon as I knew, right around January. Just found him on Google, messaged him on Facebook.
Legit.
And then had talked to him almost every day for 2 months about everything. And then we planned the perfect, it was all secretive, like, you know, we were supposed to meet at this place. So I was like, hey, let's go at this bridge, it's supposed to be really nice. And we go to this bridge and we're walking around, we're taking selfies, and then a guy comes up to me, he's like, hey, would you mind, he's like, hey, oh, I know, what was it? I asked him, hey, can you take a picture for us? He's like, yeah, sure, why not? And then he was like, I'm a photographer and I'm working on a special project. Would you mind to take some photos for me? I was like, yeah, you know, why not?
So he posed, and he's trying to get Tristin to put his backpack down. And I'm like, no, you should not put your backpack down. Like, we almost got mugged the first 2 hours in Paris. Like, you need to keep that on your back. I don't care if it ruins the picture. And this guy's persistent, like, put your backpack down, put your backpack down. So I'm like, this guy's gonna mug us. So I try to run away. And I'm trying to run away, and this guy's taking pictures because he thinks Tristin's gonna propose to me because he hired him. And I almost ruined it.
Well, we'll get the backpack down, and we're standing there, and he's like, he gave a key word, oh, the lighting is perfect. And that's when he knew he was ready, and then I pulled out the little ring. No box, because it was hard to conceal a box when traveling together. So, and then we took photos for like 4 hours. Literally like 4 hours.
And we had crepes. It doesn't get more Parisian.
You just make me really happy.
I'm glad.
I don't know, it's just when I'm with you, like, all the troubles and issues of the world just fade away.
All is right in the world. You make me feel safe, like when I'm with you home, like no matter where we go. Like if we got kicked out of our house, we would still be home, because I'm with you.
But yeah, you know, normally when you're in public or around friends or even your family, you're just a completely different person most of the time. But when we're together, we're
truly ourselves.
Who we are. We can be goofy, we can call each other mean names, and then laugh about it.
You know, it's exciting to have a new name, to share the name with Tristin, but I think it's really like it's a picture of commitment to me. Like, you know, like we are married, like we're gonna take vows in front of God and in front of our friends and family. Like that's a big deal. Like we're gonna spend the rest of our lives together. And being Mrs. Kinningham is, I mean, it's an outward representation of that to me. It'll always remind me, you know, that I vowed to love him forever.
It's not just a piece of paper at the end of the day. Sometimes people view it as literally just a piece of paper.
But it's more than that.
It's a lifelong commitment to be not just
loyal and faithful and loving, to not be mean to them on your bad days.
It's just about being friends more than anything to me.
Partners.
Because you're my friend.
You're my partner.
She's my best friend, and I don't think I would have it any other way. I want to wake up, I want to talk to her. Before I go to bed, I want to talk to her. Gone for 5 minutes, I need to see her.
I think being Mrs. Kinningham like really makes me think of my parents and like the wonderful marriage that they have. So that's exciting, you know, I want that.
You set the perfect example for a good marriage. I want us to have a beautiful marriage, and no matter what, that we can overcome anything. Because marriage is not going to be easy.
No.
It never is. And that's why you have to
work at it. It's a work. It's a continual work. To actively be married.
But I'm ready. I'm ready to be happy. I'm ready to go through the fights when we fight over who didn't wash the dishes or who has to change the cat litter. Which that's all my duties anyways, but...
Who left the clothes in the washer for 3 weeks.
I'm ready to have those bickering fights for no reason at all, because that's what, honestly, I think is what makes us happy and keeps us sane.
But at the end of the day, everything's okay.
Okay, we're just happy. I'm just ready for the big commitment.
I'm ready for the journey.
The journey that's going to bring us forward, because we're still young. And we have so much more opportunity and so many more things we can do with our lives.
We'll grow together, I think. We'll grow as a couple.
And we're going to leave a legacy behind. I feel like we're going to make a big impact in this world together.